we're back. Episode 4. Not sure what's going to happen. A lot of stuff has happened this week, I guess. And, yeah. What shall we say about this last week?
We're not going to talk about politics whatsoever.
Yeah, I did see something funny, though.
As long as it's funny and it's not serious, because, I'm getting sad here.
Here's the thing. You're either happy about what happened, you're sad about what happened.
There's really no gray area.
There's no gray area in this. At this point in time, there really isn't. I saw something today, this thread that went on, and it got me thinking, basically, here's a post, and then here is somebody that decides to comment on the post. Now, you've got, let's see if this analogy works. Mm-hmm. You got your little pond of water, or big pond of water, however you want to look at it. And this shark comes swimming in, and he's all, I'm a shark. I'm big and bad, and y'all just don't mess with me. And so the shark comes in.
I'm sorry, Donald Trump's supposed to be the shark?
Well, no.
Okay, I'll stick with you. I'll stick with you, I gotcha.
We're not saying that.
Okay,
we're not going to put down Trump. Shark. We're not going to put anybody. We're talking about people. Okay? So, again, people are either happy or unhappy. Mm. Post goes up. And this shark comes swimming into these waters. And he starts doing his shark thing, okay? Like sharks do.
But murder and such.
Well, no, not that. No.
Sorry, go.
Nothing like that.
Sorry, keep going.
Basically, just comes in doing his thing. Being the big, bad, intimidating shark, okay? But little does a shark know that he's swimming in piranha-infested waters. And the piranha just show up, and boom, they're on this guy. They're picking him apart, piece by piece.
I don't think they can eat a shark.
Well, this is the way it looked to me.
Sorry, I'm being a little too literal.
Seriously, when you got the one coming in, okay?
Yeah.
And
not sure what that was, but
I think that came through the headphones behind us.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go
the
ahead.
vocal booth. So basically, the piranha just start picking this guy apart. And, of course, they're pack animals, they're schools, mm-hmm. and they're all over this guy, all over the shark. Until finally the shark, after so long, trying to defend himself and trying to explain and everything he can, and I get it. He's mm-hmm. swimming in waters that he shouldn't be swimming in.
He's ill-equipped to be in piranha-infested waters.
In piranha-infested waters at this point in time. He's all alone, okay? And then he finally concedes, in a sense. He's like, I give. No mas. And, he turns around and says, like, fish are my friends.
Well, I mean,
fish are our friends.
Were they Mexican piranha? Because
no,
the
they
is kind
weren't.
Of pandering to them.
Nah, I'm just kidding you. I thought it'd be funny if you thought I was fucking retarded.
Oh. All right.
So all I'm saying is, no matter what, happy, unhappy, whatever, we're all swimming in the same waters, and opinions are opinions. We all have them. You voice your opinion, expect the backlash. It's going to happen no matter what. And basically, this whole division between everybody at this point in time is just ridiculous. We're all here.
Yeah.
We all got to get along.
Well,
I hate to use that.
We need to stop bickering at each other about politicians and start going and taking some action. So instead of getting on Facebook and complaining to other people who have differing views, he and I are night and day on this subject.
For the most part.
But I respect his opinion.
I don't respect yours.
Friend. No, I respect that you have your opinion. I don't think it's right. I mean, I know you're wrong.
I don't think you're right and you're wrong. And
well,
no, but
we shall see.
We shall see. No, the thing is, though.
My God, America is imploding.
Damn, John.
Wasn't that
Starting
my
off
words?
strong.
That was my words to you last night.
You didn't say imploding.
I did say imploding. It's in the messages. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we're going to fact check, we're going to fact check.
Fact check. It's right there. I said imploding.
What'd you say earlier that I was like, damn? Or no, yesterday when you were talking about your insurance bill. Mm-hmm. And you said it so eloquently about how you were complaining or bitching at somebody. What
that
did you
they deflected their mistake towards me?
No, it wasn't that. It was something else. I can't remember what it was, but I'm like, damn, buddy, way to come out the gate with like a really smart word. I can't remember what it was, but I remember I stopped and I'm like, you sounded like real, like I do when I'm mad, real poignant, like,
right.
And this is it, but you used this great word. It just sounded like poetry, like hateful, bitching poetry.
I was pretty pissed off yesterday.
Right,
I was really pissed off. My insurance company made a mistake, it's my auto insurance, made a mistake with my credit card or my debit card, but they made a mistake on the expiration date. So for the past 3 months, they have not been able to get my bill. So I've had to call and pay extra funds, pay their fine to reinstate my insurance. And I finally went to my bank and dug a little deeper, and they found out, they're being turned down because they have the wrong expiration date.
I can't believe it!
And so...
No, they couldn't either.
They couldn't either. But they put that onto me, like it was my fault. Well, what they did was they assumed that the month was going to be the same, so they just pushed the year ahead 3 years. And then I had to talk to 4 different people, told I was talking to a manager when I wasn't. Finally, in the end, after them putting the blame on me, saying,
right?
Carlos, yes. Carlos said that it was my fault for not informing them. I told them that I have called for the past couple of months, and here's my 3rd call, that what they should have done was said, we're having problems because the expiration date on your card is wrong. We have the wrong information. Instead, they kept saying it was insufficient funds, which that's not happening. But instead of actually telling me what the real problem was, insufficient funds. So my bank dug deep, found the problem, told me about it, I informed them, and they put it on me. And that's when I blew up. And Carlos got the brunt of it. I was full volume, yelling on the phone, just chewing this guy's ass out hard. And I don't ever get to that point. Very rarely do I get to that point.
It's fun when you do, though.
Oh, I got to that point. I did.
That was me today, yeah. I mean,
you today.
Yeah, you have to have some days where you just... It's almost like something bad happened, and it's not as bad as you're making it out to be, but all the other bad shit that you shrugged off jumped on board to that bad
Boom.
shit, and the shitstorm comes.
Yeah.
I get all crazy eyes on my neighbor, and...
Hey, drinking wine again.
I got rockstar again. One of these days. But if I come in here and slam a bottle of wine, there's issues.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with Michelle?
Hey, I was woken up by my job today. Somebody made a mistake last night.
Oh, no, you had to wake up for your job?
Well, no. They woke me up because somebody made a mistake last night. And so... I have to take care of the issue. The mistake was made. I'm called to fix it.
Did you blame the customer?
I did not blame it. It wasn't even a customer. It was somebody else that I work with.
Well, you should have blamed them.
I should have. It was a mistake.
So
mistakes are made.
So real quick, fact checking what you said.
Okay.
First of all, you did say, you said imploding. I mean, since we're kind of fact checking, since
right,
it's so
there.
jerky, implode-ing. You said implode. Just saying.
I said imploding.
Yeah, but we said implode.
Yeah, well, I said imploding.
I mean,
your phone comes up that way.
I know it's semantics, but...
I spelled it wrong, but it was there.
Okay,
and piranhas do
3.
kill a shark.
Yeah, it says can. It doesn't say do. Number 3 on the search of can piranhas, next thing comes up is kill a human, and then something else, and then shark. So it's number 3.
I saw an alligator in there.
A great white versus...
A school of piranhas.
Battles.
Dun, dun, dun.
No, battles for food.
Right.
For food, not as food. Piranha attack.
But it says a school of piranha will literally tear the flesh off the shark within seconds.
See, I just don't see that. First of all, they're freshwater, so it's got to be like a bull shark, and that's a big, or a tiger shark. That's a big, big shark.
Yeah.
I mean, and I get it, but why were they eating a shark?
Because it swam in the wrong waters.
It's another fish. Like, and I know fish eat fish, but don't they like meat?
Have you ever eaten shark?
No.
It's really good.
You'd absolutely love it.
There you go.
I love seafood.
You would love shark.
I love sharks. So number 2 on my list of crazy shit I'm gonna do is swim with sharks.
Okay.
Like straight up great white snow cage.
Do
Fuck
it.
Let's do it.
Why not?
My obituary, if you ever see my obituary and it says mauled by tiger, eaten by shark, I mean, just accept it. That's
what's going to happen.
Take out good life insurance before I do that.
Mauled by Kenny.
Oh, Kenny, we can't. Kenny's dead. I don't know if we covered that.
We didn't cover that. Kenny,
Kenny did die, yeah.
See, you bring up Whiplash. Oh, Whiplash is gone. You bring up Kenny. I'm loving Kenny. Kenny's gone.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like, I was already loving them when they were alive, and then I had to see that they died. My favorite internet cat was missing for a while, and I haven't been able to bring myself to look and see if he was found. He's this cross-eyed cat, so he's probably walking in circles somewhere in Pennsylvania. Spangles. And I saw it, and it was Spangles was missing.
Yeah, you know what? Spangles just came up on something. I think yesterday I saw something.
I need to know. I should know.
Yeah, you should know.
I've had a lot of heartbreak with
your internet animals?
Yeah.
I find it funny that you look at internet animals and get attached.
I do. Like, there's one cat right now that all he does is this. Just puts his arms up for no reason. Like, it's not a trick. It's not anything. But there's all these pictures of their cat just randomly sitting on the floor. With his arms up. I want that cat. I'd never go to work. I'd just hang out at home and watch him and wait for him to do it. Ah, you did it.
You wouldn't give her that flower, would you?
Yes. Spangles the cat.
Oh, yes.
Right? In the pirate hat?
I got a friend. Her cat's cross-eyed. Mm-hmm. And it's funny to see.
There is a cat that I feed outside of our house, and I named him Lazy Eye Larry. So I met him. He was homeless or feral or just never went home. I don't know, but he had a screwed up eye. He had conjunctivitis. And it got infected. I tried to catch him. Well, I could catch him. I called Claus or whoever to come out and take care of him. They said they'd bring some drops. Anyways, Larry seemed fine. He got better, but his eye's still kind of screwy. So now he's like I can't do it. The lazy eye.
The lazy eye.
Yeah, he's never really looking at you.
I'm just thinking, how did a cat get conjunctivitis?
Cats get conjunctivitis.
Poo in the eye?
Yeah. Well, no, it's conjunctivitis, like a sinus disorder.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's conjunctivitis.
It's pink eye.
It's not. There's different types of conjunctivitis.
All I know is pink eye.
That's going to be a soundbite. All I know is pink eye. It's from texting on the toilet.
Well, that could be too.
Or pooping on your... or farting on your pillow.
My curiosity is killing me just like a cat would be killed by the curiosity, yeah.
All right, I finally wore the Macho Man shirt.
Yeah, only 4. Like, he said he was going to wear number 1.
Macho Man Randy said, yeah, heavyweight champion
of the world!
So I finally wore it, okay? Here it is. Mm-hmm. The Macho Man.
Yeah.
So I love this show, and in one of the shows, in one of the episodes, the guy's mother ends up with pink eye. Mm-hmm. Okay, and she gets tested for an STD also. Mm-hmm. She hooked up with this guy's friend's father, and that's right. She hooks up with the guy's friend's father, and they think she has an STD, and they come to find out later the friend ended up with pink eye, and it was because his dad was banging hookers on his bed, on his pillow, and that's how he got the pink eye.
You laid your hands on Elizabeth!
That's like...
I love this show, too.
Well, and like, everyone has a story about if they've had pink eye, which I haven't, but everyone has a story about how they got it. Or people are like, I don't know, I just got it.
I have no idea how I got it. I think I was in not junior high, maybe. Could have been high school.
Your friends farting on your pillow.
Friends farting on my pillow or something. Yeah, could have happened. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, so we spent the good first 5 minutes or so bitching, and
Well, we're done bitching. We're all swimming in the same waters. Let's get along.
Oh yeah, that shark thing.
I mean, come on. Seriously,
stop
piranha, whatever.
Just
stop bitching at each other.
Stop complaining on social media, and if you really care, go donate some money to a cause that you think is worthy. You're a Trump supporter, donate to the devil. If you're not a Trump supporter,
I've been accused of being the
Trevor
devil.
Project.
I've been accused of being the devil. It's one of my nicknames. I will accept checks, credit card. I don't have a GoFundMe, but either way, I'll take the money.
You have a GoFundMe. You're the devil.
Yeah, I don't need it.
Yeah, you just go tell someone.
Yeah.
Give you money. I'm the devil.
Yeah.
Why would he have a GoFundMe? GoFund it for what?
I don't know. Keep the fires burning?
Sounds like good advice.
He'd have a PayPal, that's for sure.
Yeah. Got to have a PayPal.
And he'd be selling haunted items on eBay.
Maybe.
All right, so I just want to see if Spangles ever got found.
All right.
See if I'm going to break my heart for the night. Let's see. Catastrophe.
Oh, no.
Missing, but that's from August. Spangles. I'll have to research it and let you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to make him a really nice rest in peace picture if he's gone, if he's left us.
Yeah, because it's not saying anything.
That's
Okay.
bad news.
Bad news.
That's no good. No news is good news. Not necessarily. No news is cat's not found and they don't want to depress Michelle.
Right. So Michelle came up with this idea the other day, ask each other 3 questions that we don't know about each other. So I guess this would be a good time to
Sure.
ask questions.
Go for it.
All right. First one's pretty simple. I'm being nice here. And so first question, growing up, what was your all-time favorite toy and do you still have that toy?
Oh, my all-time favorite toy was Rainbow Bright's, her horse, her Pegasus or unicorn or whatever it was. Now I can't remember its name. But so we lived in Southern California and the little Mexican girl across the street really wanted it. And her name was Levita, but we called her Velveeta. It was Southern California. We didn't know it was racist. We were the whitest kids on the block. So she came into my house while we were out playing and she stole it. And she took it back to her house. And I have 2 older brothers, and they usually didn't have my back, but I came in bawling that I couldn't find this thing. And my brothers went like gangsters over to Levita's house with her brother, Eddie, and her dad, her uncle, and like some cousins. And they just went in there, grabbed it,
They
came
went
back.
La Vida Loca?
Yep, they did go Velveeta Loca.
Velveeta Loca.
And they went and snatched it back. So I think maybe like on
That's
top
not
of
your
it-
toy.
On top of wow. On top of it being like a rainbow unicorn, which I'm all about still, it was like a good memory because my brothers actually had my back for once instead of being like, "Stop crying, baby, it's just a horse." And I'd be like, "It's not. It's my best friend." So yeah.
I had this killer big wheel. When I was born in Oxnard, I had this killer chain-driven big wheel when I was a kid. And I think we moved when I was like 6 or something like that. But I was riding down this, end of the street, and the local Mexican gang probably, if I was 6, they were 10, and they stole it from me. I mean, they took my chain-driven big wheel, stole it from me in Oxnard. Those bastards.
The next time you saw
I
it,
never forgot that.
Next time you saw it, I had ground effects on it.
No, yeah. Never saw it again. I mean, these kids just
That's when
showed
they take
up.
it to the chop shop.
They took it to the chop shop.
Those big wheels come apart, man. They just spread to the 5 corners of the neighborhood.
That's it. But I never forgot that. I mean, that thing was killer. It was the first time I was mugged at 6 years old and had my ride stolen. Fuckers.
All right.
Okay.
My first one for you.
All right.
Who was your childhood hero?
Oh, geez. Childhood hero.
Mm-hmm. Like, person you knew or didn't know, or just who did you look up to when you were a kid? Who did you want to be?
Oh, my God. There were so many. Probably Godzilla.
I mean, he does destroy cities.
Godzilla's a badass. I love Godzilla. There was a Japanese show called Ultraman. Mm-hmm. I loved Ultraman too because as a kid, the superhero stuff. Mm-hmm. Baseball players. I was a baseball player. I pitched. Nolan Ryan was just badass. He was a big time baseball hero of mine.
Catcher?
No, Nolan Ryan was a pitcher for the Houston Astros. Had the fastest fastball.
And toss ball.
In baseball. Yes, Nolan Ryan was. So I mean, of course, I grew up in with aviation and the space race, not necessarily the space race.
I was all about it till the Challenger blew up, and I was like,
Right.
never mind.
So where I grew up on a naval base and stuff, I saw pilots and everything. My dad, my dad did one of the coolest things ever. He's a retired meteorologist, 37 years in meteorology. And one of the coolest things my dad ever got to do was he worked the first 8 space shuttle flights. So we used to go down to the base where he worked in his office, and it was really cool to watch my dad push a button and launch a missile. You know,
That is pretty awesome.
It is awesome.
I'm looking up to your dad right now.
I'll have to take you to his office and show you all the stuff. He's got the mission patches from the space shuttle flights. But, you know, we get in there. My dad's on the phone. And he's talking to the space shuttle pilots, you know, as they're flying over us. And I get to sit there and watch my dad do that. And I mean, that was pretty damn cool.
So what you're saying is that you looked up to your dad.
Yeah, I mean, I looked up to many people. And, you know, my dad was one of those people. He did some really great things.
Your dads are always larger than life, too. But that's, like, really cool. Like, in my mind, that would have been, like, my dad sculpted marble statues 500 feet tall. And really, he just made, like, marble shower stalls.
Right.
But that's actually, like, that's not an exaggeration.
He tiled the
that's
wall,
a really
but
cool thing.
still.
It was a nice wall.
It was a cool wall.
He made good walls.
But it was a space shuttle. You know, it was the first 8 flights.
Yeah.
And every time they flew over California, there's my dad on the phone talking to the pilots, giving them the high barometric readings, you know.
That's bananas.
It was pretty cool. Like I said, they sent him all these pictures, mission patches. Everything's NASA official. It's pretty awesome growing up. I mean, you know, when you're aviation and stuff like that. And like I said, I mean, there was all kinds. I can go into music heroes. I can go into superheroes,
you have
whatever.
to subcategorize them.
Yeah, they're all subcategorized, you know. All right, question number 2. Mm-hmm. I got them on here on my phone, so I remember. I got to figure out. Let's see here. Question number 2. Who is your deep, dark, secret crush that until now no one would ever guess or know about?
Oh, deep, dark secret?
Yeah.
I mean, everyone knows about Patty Stew.
We all know about Patty Stew.
Everyone knows about Mike Rowe. Okay. So it's Justin Timberlake. Because when he first came out, I was at that age where it wasn't cool. You know, I was older than like a teenager when they came out.
Right.
And I was never into that type of music anyways.
No, you were emo.
Well, no, when I was 14, I was listening to Propaganda on my bus going to school. Like, I'm so much cooler than all of you. Like, political punk rock, yeah. Like, going to Fruta, you know?
Yeah.
But, so when he came out, and I'm like, what a pretty boy. Fuck that guy. You know, like, didn't care. And then now, as I get older and I become a woman and not a child, I'm like, well, damn, he's talented and rich and
he's super
nice.
talented, yeah.
And, like, I respect what he does. He's become a better musician, that's for sure. But
funny as hell.
yeah, and he became a man. Before he looked like this little, like, curly-haired, like, your brother's creepy friend that sits too close to you on the couch. I didn't like him. And I worked with a bunch of girls, and they'd talk about him. Like, he just looks like a baby.
Well, you watched
that movie.
But now
I'm like, damn, Timberlake. Some smooth dancing.
Yeah, you told me about the movie on Netflix you watched. That like really impressed you. Mm-hmm. You liked it.
Well, he impressed me as soon as I found out he had a personality. And I was like, oh, he seems like a real nice guy. And I started actually listening to the music he wrote.
Right.
I'm like, well, it's good. It's not my cup of tea, but the arrangement, you know, everything's really good. I'm not going to listen to it, but good for him.
His SNL appearances are some of the best.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, they rank up there. He's funny as hell.
Yeah, he was on Punk'd. I think that was it. I saw Punk'd. I'm like, yeah, get him, that stupid Justin Timberlake. And he was like the nicest guy. He's like, they played the IRS coming to take all of his stuff.
I remember that. Yeah.
And his mom was there, and he was just so sweet
emptying
and
the
sincere.
house.
And he's like, I just don't know what to do. I'm sorry, sir. There's been a mix-up. Like, the most polite, where everyone else is like, fuck you, you know who I am, and make a huge ass out of themselves. Timberlake's like, hello, nice to meet you, I'm Justin Timberlake. Why are you taking all my stuff? And I'm like, oh. He's like, I guess if you have to, I'll check with my accountant. Like, it was boring TV, but I was just like, oh, Timberlake seems like a decent dude. Yeah, there you go.
Until he finds out he's punk.
I like Justin Timberlake.
Then he finds out he's punked and he goes all ghetto on Ashton.
Yeah, that's what he does afterwards. He's like, you kidding me? Yeah. And his mom was in on it. He punches her. Fuck you, Mom! And I'm like, ugh, that Timberlake's hot.
Funny. All right, question number 2.
Oh, for you.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just running through them. When you were a teenager, let's say 16. I'll put I know that you.
I went through socks.
I know that you've ran through a lot of socks. I know that I have to give you specific times. The summer that you were 16 years old. What did you look like, and what were you listening to?
Metal.
Who was Dio? Oh, of course you were.
Yeah, I was 16. Alamosa, long hair, of course.
So this, but 16. Listening to metal, long hair.
Yeah.
But in Grand Junction.
In Alamosa.
That's what I like about you, though, because I feel like if I knew you back then, you'd be the exact same guy that I know now.
You know.
Timberlake.
What's funny is my senior picture. Yeah, I'll find my senior picture and we'll post it up.
Please do.
Okay, I know it's around someplace. We'll post it. But yeah, I was listening, of course, Ozzy. You know, I mean, he's God to me. He's the greatest thing ever.
Were you
Black
snorting fire ants
Sabbath.
with
I
your
wasn't
friends?
snorting fire ants at that time.
That's how you die. That was on 1,000 Ways to Die.
Right. Right.
That show was the
Better
truth.
So yeah, I was listening to metal at that time.
Oh, yeah.
Living in Alamosa.
Oh, yeah.
Driving an 81 Pontiac Grand Le Mans, I believe.
Well, yeah.
Keep going.
And so
Keep going. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
that would have been what, 86?
Absolutely.
Yeah, 86. So there it was. All the British metal. You know, I can go through the list of bands I was listening to. But I never did lose my love for Oingo Boingo, David Bowie.
For some Danny Elfman.
Because I grew up in California.
Yeah.
You know, and I got into punk. Social Distortion was, you know, at the time, the Misfits. Everything punk at that time was Killer, Black Flag, whatever. And then, of course, the new wave came in. Missing Persons, Oingo Boingo, David Bowie, and the list goes on of these bands that I love that my friends didn't really know that I love so much because, you know, they were all metalheads or punk rockers and stuff like that.
I hid my love of The Cure for a little while, but then I was like, you know what? It's like I came out of the closet. And I told my
Right.
punk rock friends, I fucking love The Cure. And they're like, they're all right. And then one of my friends was like, that's gay. And then we all just went, okay.
Okay.
And we moved on with our lives. So there's nothing I'm ashamed of that I love
Right,
anymore.
right.
I just love it. I don't even care.
Which is
how
our
much you
Tom
hate it.
Jones. We agree on Tom Jones.
Love him.
Okay? So, fuck politics. We'll talk Tom Jones. We could talk Tom Jones all fucking day. Okay? Doesn't matter. And,
I mean, just please, if you're not familiar with the guy, just Google pictures of him real quick. Because you're going to see some amazing stuff like that. I am like that 70s, I'm in a Speedo and I don't give a shit how hairy my chest is manliness. He is, ugh.
and if
That
you want
album cover where it's just the lady's leg
Just-
and he's shirtless.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, Tom Jones. You look good.
And of course, everybody, you know, they know the Carlton because he's dancing to It's Not Unusual. But I Who Have Nothing, that song right there is so freaking powerful.
And his voice today is just as good as it ever was.
just
I
as good.
think it's even better. It's almost deeper and like, I'm Tom Jones.
Yes.
I love
Yes.
him.
All right, so third question for you. I got to pick between one or two, and I think this one would be better.
Okay.
If you could be a character in a movie, who would that be?
Ooh. Oh, that one's kind of...
It's kind of a tough one, isn't it? Julia Roberts, still Magnolias?
You're like Pretty Woman. You kidding me? Oh, but it's Richard Gere.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Jason Alexander was in that.
He was. It's like the creepy friend.
Hector
That's like,
Elizondo.
How much?
Yeah, but Hector Elizondo helped her with everything. Remember,
Oh,
he was like the
yeah.
hooker guru.
Well, yeah, he's fantastic.
Yeah, he's wonderful.
There's a movie, I think it's on Netflix, called The Guy Who Was in That Thing. And it's about like extras where
Yeah.
you're like, I know that guy, he was in, and it's never a role, like it's never a big role, but it's always like a credited role. And they had Hector on there, and he's just like, I mean, some people know my name, but usually they just call me that guy from Pretty Woman.
Yeah.
Like, and it's true, you know, I knew his
He's
name right
great.
away because of Pretty Woman.
Hector Elizondo.
He's got a great voice.
Yeah, he does. But
You
he's,
make
he's
a-
been in so many great little roles. Everything
Yeah,
he
well,
does
that's it.
is-
People see him and go, I've seen him in tons of stuff. And
Yeah.
then you pull up IMDb and it's like 100-something titles to his name, but never like a real starring role.
Right.
But you know, those guys get paid and they make a living doing what they love.
Well, look at Harry Dean Stanton.
Oh, wait, no, he's the... Who's he?
Harry Dean Stanton? Okay, well, you know,
Just give me a movie.
I'm thinking like Cool Hand Luke. He was one of the guys in there. He sang.
Yeah.
He was
okay.
a singer.
Okay. See, the guy who was in that thing.
But he did like, what was that? Red Dawn. He was the boy's father.
Oh,
If you
I don't
didn't see
remember
him,
it well
okay.
enough, yeah. Isn't that the one where they piss in the radiator tank? Isn't that where
Yeah.
like,
They get
Soviets
shot and
come
they
and
piss
take
at it,
over
yeah.
America?
Cubans.
Okay.
Cubans and the Russians. But
It was a
Harry
boy
Dean
movie when I was a
Stanton has
kid.
been in so many movies. Like, I mean, he's credited with I don't know how many.
Yeah.
I think they even lost count. But you see him and go, oh, yeah. You know, he's just one of those great character actors, always there, shows up.
Yep.
So, okay, if you could be a movie character.
Oh, shit, yeah. I would be Kate Beckinsale from anything because of her ass.
Oh, my God.
I had no, like, good, intelligent answer for that, and I just went with having a nice ass and being really hot. She's really pretty.
I'm gonna need a sock. Kate Beckinsale's
She's gorgeous.
fucking hot.
Absolutely
She is
gorgeous.
gorgeous. Incredible. And she's single again.
Oh, she
She just became single again.
That guy, that director was like a wolf man with his arms. Just this like weird, creepy.
Right. But he ended up with a babysitter or somebody. He ended up with somebody else.
You're married to Kate
Younger.
Beckinsale.
He's married to
and
Kate Beckinsale. Why?
Everyone's smacking him around. What the fuck? It was a
Exactly.
younger woman.
Who gives a...
It's the kind of party where everybody gets a present.
Yeah, ooh. Now there's a weird motherfucker, is Mr. Pee Wee Herman. Did you watch the new Pee Wee movie?
Yes.
I loved it and was really worried about it all at the same time.
I was worried about it myself. But enjoyed it. It was good.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
last question.
all right.
I know you are, but what am I?
What was that weird dance he did on a... Oh, do you remember the movie Back to the Beach?
Yeah.
Oh, Pee Wee Herman was in that. I forgot about that movie and I watched it the other night. Holy crap, it's bad.
Yeah?
But their son gets in with the gang, and the gang's all 80s style gang with the shades on, and they're all really primped for being like a punk gang on the beach with Annette Funicello. It's, if you haven't seen it, watch it.
It's cheese.
Pee Wee Herman gets up and does a pretty amazing dance, though. He does like his Pee Wee dance, but like Bird is the Word, I think he's doing.
Right.
And then she does that Jamaica Ska song. So it's supposed to be, she's like, you've never heard of ska before? And then this band comes out and they start playing and she's singing to it in her little like aging Annette Funicello voice, like ska, 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 and it's all happy.
And you realize it's Fishbone backing her up.
Jamaica Ska, exactly. Like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah.
So weird.
I watched Tough Turf. Do you remember that one? Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Turf.
What is his name?
The guy who was in that thing.
The guy that was in that thing. Well, what, 16 Candles, I think he was in.
As who?
I don't remember. He plays Red Reddington in Blacklist.
Red Reddington.
I
There's
love
somebody
the
named
Blacklist.
Red
Yes. But, no, I love the Blacklist.
That sounds like the leader of like the bad frat gang.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Red Reddington. Oh.
Yep, but it's James Spader. That's who it is.
Who
James
was
Spader.
in Pretty in Pink as the creepy, like, asshole
yeah.
yuppie guy.
Yeah, that's it.
And he even had, like, the full-on 80s asshole outfit,
Mm-hmm.
but he had that voice, like I can't believe you're being such a dick. Like that weird snooty.
He still has that voice.
Yeah, but now it's, like, grown up. It seemed like he was making it up back then,
Right.
but that's really just kind of him.
So in Tough Turf, had to watch Tough Turf.
So what's that about? Is that a baseball movie?
Oh, he's a new kid in town, gets harassed by
is
the
a
local
Tough
tough
Turf.
guys.
If you haven't
Falls for
seen,
the local tough guy's girl.
if you haven't seen The Warriors in a long time, watch that.
Watch it all the time.
I watch it all the time, but it's been a while. I say I watch it all the time, but it's been a while. The last time I watched it, I noticed some things like we went and watched Jaws in the theater, and I've seen Jaws a bazillion
Mm-hmm.
times, and I noticed some shit now. Yeah. Well, we can talk about it another time.
Yeah.
I tore apart Jaws, and really annoyed everybody in the seats around us by laughing about it, and somebody killed that shark with a bow and arrow. It's bullshit. John's gonna tell us it's time here pretty soon.
Yeah, whatever. We ignore John.
It's almost time for sports. So
Is it time for sports? All right, was that your last question? Did you
Yeah.
have one more question for me?
what did I ask you? Did I have another question?
I thought you might have.
Were we talking about
You
movies?
said
Kate
something.
Beckinsale.
You're Kate Beckinsale.
I said last question.
And then did you only ask 2 or 3?
I started talking about Back to the Beach.
I know,
This
so
is
many
how my
things.
mind works. Now I have to backpedal.
It's so random. It's all over the place.
I can ask you something different.
Well, I don't know if you asked me when I was doing at 16.
Oh no! Like what you were listening to, all that. And I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that was question number 2.
That was number 2.
Did I ask you a final question?
I don't think you did.
Okay, what's that? That's your final question.
Wait, what's that? Which one? The Discovery Kids spy goggles that I bought for $8 at the dollar store?
Are they for me? If it was $8, it wasn't the dollar store now, was it?
I know. What's up with that? It was Dollar General. So, Michelle's always giving gifts, silly stuff to us.
I'm thoughtful.
And so I saw this back there, and John and I tried them out. Oops, upside down.
You
Already breaking
You got
them.
a present and you already opened it and tried it out.
Well, I had to put batteries
I mean,
in
that's
it.
awesome.
But
Safety goggles.
safety goggles,
Okay.
but they actually do kind of work a little bit.
Well, what are they supposed to do?
Well, you turn the lights out.
Voice up, large heads. I can like see their
You can
like,
actually
night vision
see at night,
goggles?
and on the side is a magnifying glass.
What? That thing?
Yeah.
These are amazing. I can't tighten them.
Well, that's okay. We'll fix them later. But you turn the LEDs on there, and you can actually see it. You know, you can see in the dark because the red on the orange, and then you have the magnifying glass right here.
Like a Borg eye?
Yeah, like a Borg eye that comes out.
It doesn't.
So.
All right.
There's
as
that.
soon as we turn this off,
And then I've been promoting this with a friend of mine.
shameless.
I know, shameless plug, because I love this product. No chemicals. All it does is blow out air. It's the Airmoji diffuser.
So it's the Dio of diffusers.
Yes, but it smells good, doesn't it?
It does really smell good.
It comes with these. You order the oil-soaked cubes or whatever that is. Not cube.
That's a cylinder?
It's a cylinder, whatever it is. Oil soaked. This is lavender. But that's it. It just basically blows out air. And I've been filling the studio with it. So, if you want a really cool thing, because I mean, air fresheners bug me, incense make me sneeze, air fresheners make me sneeze. I get irritated with that stuff. And that's why I like this so much. And my friend Amber's selling them. My friend Andy's selling them. And if anybody's interested, get a hold of me, and I will let them know. We'll post a couple of links on the page. So there's my commercial for the Airmoji. Wonderful product. Like I said, no chemicals, just blows air, doesn't irritate. This is programmable. You can set the times, whatever you want. It comes with a USB cable and everything.
All right.
Yeah,
Is it
it's
going to
pretty cool.
assimilate me?
No.
Is resistant futile?
Resistance is futile. No, it's not. This is actually well worth the money.
It smells fantastic. I
I
really
love
like
it. So there's my shameless plug for my friends, and we will let you know on the website how to get your Airmojis and other products that they sell.
I'm going to go and watch people sleep.
Yeah, y'all have
Night
a
vision goggles and a magnifier glass.
episode 4 is over. We shall see you later next week sometime, and be good to each other,
Be nice, guys.
please.
Please turn the lights off so I can have my night vision goggles on. I was like, ooh.
You see? Oh, don't do that. I looked into the light.
Resistance is futile. These are weird, and I love them. My cat's going to go bananas.
Yep.
It's just a light on glasses, isn't it? A red light on glasses, and they're orange.
That's it.
I could actually use the orange glasses for my headache glasses. And then I could see in the dark.
But
when I
they
have a
work, don't
migraine.
they?
These are fantastic. Holy crap.
Bye.
Goodbye, sweetie.